Morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to the Queensland State Championships from the beautiful Coolum Beach Bowls Club. This live streaming is by the Bowls Gold Coast Tweed media team. Is brought to you by Bowls Queensland, Sunshine Coast Council and Coolum Beach Bowls Club. I'd like to thank Identified Services, who are the major sponsors of the Bowls Queensland State Championships, Men's and Women's Open, and their Men's and Women's Over 60 pairs. We'd like to thank them, Identified Services, for their support. We'd like to thank the host club here at Coolum Beach Bowls Club for making their facilities available for these state championships. And thank you also to the many other venues across the Sunshine Coast that are being used. We'd like to thank the umpires, greenkeepers, bar staff, bistro staff and all the volunteers for their support of this event. This morning we have a open playing Maree, Gibbs and Tracy Foster, and we join them on the second end. Maree, Gibbs and Tracy Foster getting a one shot on the first end. They lead 1-0. My name's Adam Taylor and I welcome Timbo to the microphone. Morning, Timbo.
Good morning, Adam. Good morning, viewers. Welcome to another great day of bowls at the Coolum Beach Bowls Club.
What a cracking day we've got too. It's just magnificent. A typical Sunshine Coast autumn day. The sun is out and the sky is blue. Got a magnificent day of bowls ahead. We've got semi-finals in all disciplines here. Men's and Women's Open and Men's and Women's Over 60s. And this afternoon we'll have the medal rounds.
A good bowl coming in here. Great shot there from Tracy. Still, unfortunately, one down. Taking the bowl back to the opposition, but in a better position than when she started.
Yeah, that's back to Vanessa's purple and white bowl there. I'm happy for the greenkeepers, Timbo. They've finally got some good weather, so this green will be running really nicely by this afternoon.
Yeah, we've had a word with Huey, the rain god, mate. He's taken a holiday until Monday.
Oh, good.
He's got 4 days off for a long weekend. Tracy's got a big chance here. Got a little walk, but just slid by.
Ruth Smith here, coming on the backhand, trying to draw a second shot.
Yeah, not a lot of danger out there if she gives it enough of the paddock.
That's a good try here.
She has, but hasn't given enough weight.
No.
So the end of the second end, and we are 1-1.
So we've got 21 ends today, traditional 2x2 by 2x2 pairs, 21 ends, untimed.
Yeah. Oh.
Coming back away from the clubhouse, this is Vanessa Holmes from Tweed Heads Bowls Club.
Morning, Kerry Cottrell, Joshua Beattie, Peter Lovell, Cheryl Calvin, Mary Ingham, and Reese McDougall. Welcome to the coverage, folks. good start here from Maree Gibbs.
Yeah, we've got a very seasoned campaigner in Maree Gibbs playing lead against Vanessa Holmes, who has only been playing 6 years but is very promising. Ruth Smith's been around the game for eons, and she's told me that she saw Vanessa Holmes, who's very involved in the district down on the Gold Coast, and watched Vanessa Holmes play and said, "Oh, come on, let's have a crack at the open pairs." And they've made it all the way here to the semi-final.
Yep. Good home there from with Maree's second one.
Maree from the Millmerran Club. And she and her husband Albert, they travel around the state with their bowls, and they try and play in everything they can.
Great ambassadors for bowls. Ruth's first one, pointed in a good direction.
Very good.
Going to get all the way to Maree's, is it?
Nearly.
Oh, what a great effort. Yep.
It hasn't taken them long to get right on the jack, Timbo.
No, promises. Watched these pair play yesterday at various times, and we can expect some quality bowls here.
Oh, it's a great bowl from Tracy. Has the shot.
No sooner said than done.
Yeah.
We got anybody on the Sunshine Coast looking to get out and about in the sunshine? Come on down to the Coolum Beach Bowls Club today. Feast of championship bowls. We'll be deciding Queensland champions this afternoon or late this morning in all 4 disciplines. The games are being played up here on Green 1, so you have an opportunity of watching it outside on either side of the green, inside through the window because it runs parallel to the club, air conditioned inside. The lunches are well priced and of a high quality, so come on down and have a bit of lunch and spend a day watching some quality bowls here at the Wallow.
Yeah, it's a wonderful spot, that's for sure. Okay, so advantage to Team Foster here. They're holding 2. Really good start from all 4 girls. So on the adjacent rink, we've got the other open semi-final. We have Sophie Allen and Jo Watts playing Emma Spicer and Wendy Wilson. Those that saw our last game yesterday afternoon will remember Sophie and Jo played extremely well to get through. And Emma and Wendy got through on the last bowl, winning their match. Very close game.
Good morning, Mark Anthony, Roselle Dixon, Deborah Griffin. Welcome to the coverage.
And the men's open semi-finals on the bottom green, we've got Luke Day and Ian McDonald playing Glenn Pitts and Maddie Lucas, and Tyler Pettigrew and Jake Rinn playing Jeff Harrison and Jeremy Henry. 2 great semi-finals.
Well, that's certainly finished in a good home. It's going to give the skip something to play back on with the bowl at the back there. Maree sent it hers out wide. She's going to get back here and match that bowl. In fact, she's actually got the backers now.
Yeah, it's only going to go one direction, Timbo, and they're getting ready for it.
Yep. So Ruth's calling Vanessa that exact shot, looking to get contact there on the 2-shot bowls.
Yeah, Ruth has a number of state titles into her credit.
Is it going to hold? Well, it is going to get some contact, so...
Rolled the purple and white a little closer, but just missing the target by a bowl. Ruth won a lot of events with Gail Wattai in the over 60 state pairs, and she's trying to bring on young Vanessa here, new bowler, and back to the Opens this year.
Pretty good looking dart here from Maree.
Excellent.
Oh yeah, ended up in a really good home.
So just as the skips are walking back, in the over 60s semi-finals today in the women, we have Gail Crompton and Debbie Logan playing Nola Costa-Biba and Leanne Gundry, and Frances Craig and Heather Bailey playing Kate Levin and Wendy Jones. In the men's, we have Gary Andrews and Peter Leon, who knocked off the last year's champions, Max Jaffray and Neville Jenkins, on the last bowl yesterday evening at Maroochydore. Gary and Peter are playing Roger Manning and Paul Warren. And the other game, Barry Curtis and Peter Hodgson playing Brett Pritchard and Chris Perkins. A lot of thought going into this one, Timbo.
Yep.
They're 2 down. They've got to just play into the head there with some amount of weight. They can't be any worse than 2 down if they hit it.
Just need to try and break it out a bit. Give themselves a chance to draw with the second one. Oh, up on the backhand. Looking to get contact with their bowl. This one's just going to be a little on the wide side.
It's pushed her partner's bowls into a pretty good spot, however.
It's another one gone to the back for them. Well, Tracy will probably play up on the wider hand here. It's going to be a pretty good home for this too, but he's close to drawing another. Sat the bowl down.
Now that changes up the physics of the head there, so the jack's going to go to a different spot should it be hit.
Well, like you said, I'm not quite sure even if she gets some sort of contact there. I don't think she could be any worse off, really. When you,
No.
there's an equal amount of bowls from each side behind the head.
Yeah, just talking about which hand's the best way. Forehand they've decided on. Try and split those front two and then roll the shot bowl away.
Changing hands and up on the forehand.
Here she comes.
Going to get contact. She's not going to take her bowl out here. I think she's just moved across.
Yeah, still 2 down.
I think it's still 2. We're going to walk up and have a look here, where she can get the 3rd shot. First opportunity to add the +1s.
Yep, they all add up.
More times that you manage to convert those +1s, the higher the percentage of you being successful at the end of the game, finishing on the right side.
Rosalie's a bit frosty over there in Rangiora. Robbie, have you been to Rangiora? Is that down your neck of the woods?
Morning, Craig Holmes and Dwayne Gibbs. Cheering on Maree and Tracy. Wasn't hard to know who you'd be going for with a surname like that.
So taking 2 out. Measuring for 3.
I think it was a 2.
Yep.
That's all she wrote. Looks like Maree's taken the mat right back to the tee.
So just some score updates. In the other semi-final, Wendy Wilson 4, Joe Watts 0. In the over 60s, Kate Leverton and Wendy Jones 7. Frances Craig and Heather Bailey 2. And Nola Costa-Biba and Leanne Gundry 5. Gail Crompton, Debbie Logan 1.
Good start there from Maree. Good morning, Anita Gibbs, cheering on Nan. That's a fair effort too from Vanessa. Another good bowl here from Maree. Just going to slide around the back there.
Very peaceful place this morning here, Timbo. Just the little village of Coolum just coming to life. Tracy Foster. Kind of good heading here.
Well pointed here. It's
Yeah.
going to find a home next to the jack. Got a couple now.
Tracy, of course, picked up bronze last week in the mixed pairs with Matt Maree.
This one from Ruth's just going to find herself a home behind. It could well be in play before the end's finished. Well, that's landed right on the centre line. That could be a good bowl there. Yeah, Ruth's on a good field here, but I just think she's left a little bit off this one.
Yeah, both last bowls good metre and a half short. The greens have been cut and rolled this morning. Beautiful smooth surface.
And the greenkeeper will be here to roll them again before the finals. The beauty for him today is that he's prepared these two greens, and obviously we've got a couple of hours of play, so he's nicked across the road to catch a few waves.
Not a bad place to work and live, eh?
Well, he lives on the coast further down, but yeah. He's off to the Maldives, so he's getting a bit of practice in.
Okay. Maree a little short and underdone for grass. Good morning, Glenn. Still raining down there at Tuncurry. Crikey, you guys are copping it.
This one is going to get through. This might have the jack here.
Grab it.
It has.
It has, and there you go. You predicted it.
I did.
Straight back to her partner's bowl. Now, that's an obstacle course to get through now, Timbo.
Oh. Going to make it harder, that's for sure. It just didn't get wide enough there. She nearly had that gap, but she wouldn't have had the weight, unfortunately. Vanessa's thrown this one, given it plenty of grass. Finished just behind Jack.
Emma Spicer and Wendy Wilson off to a flyer against Sophie Allen and Joe Watts, 12-0 after 4.
Yes, I think they got them. They have won the mat to start with, and they've basically been ditch to ditch, which I think must be their strength. They've worked out they'll play that length well. So what Tracy can come up with here. Fraction wide, great weight.
Got to be 4 down.
That's one from Ruth, a chance to add to the count.
That is probably in too. Close. Tracy left-hander down there quickly to deliver this on her backhand. She's too wide.
You're not going to get all the way back from there,
No.
unfortunately.
This will be a number here for Vanessa and Ruth. Holding 5. Drawing for 6. Amy Armstrong's come on board at the right time, cheering on for mighty muddy Ruth and Vanessa.
Morning, Jamie Dixon.
Oh, she's bowled a ripper.
Yep.
That's going to be 6.
Ooh.
What an end of bowls. Maree just asking.
I think Maree thinks that 5 is all it is, and that last bowl just had one roll too many. See how right she is. Look out. Ooh, don't move you. Oof. Thought her feet were going to hit that other bowl.
Yep, 5.
2 was right.
Oh, great end there from Vanessa and Ruth. They shoot out to a 6-3 lead.
The one they missed there, see whether or not that comes into play at the end.
They all add up, Timbo. They all add up.
Yeah, well, you could have had one more on there. That was the point.
Yeah, she drew with the last. I was their first bowl of the last set.
Just a half a metre there to come, but that'll do until something better comes along. Vanessa's given this a nice wide track. Just
lovely weight.
Struggling to get back. Maree going up now on the forehand. I think she's just going to lack the weight as well. Perfect line. Ruth to play up her backhand. She's got some merit, just going to get a little rub on here.
Yep. Good home. And shot bowl.
Always good when it's always a good home when you've got the shot.
Absolutely. That's what we're after.
Correct. Going to get a bit of help here.
Yeah.
Second shot.
Right in the draw line now on the backhand.
Vanessa has confidence that Ruth has the ability to draw up around that short bowl. She's just played one on that hand, so...
Ruth from the Beanley Mud Grabs. She's got quite a resume in bowls. She's done a lot and won a lot. There, beautiful draw bowl there.
This one going to get all the way here for Tracy.
Not
just
quite.
Run out of puff.
So the men's semi-finals in the Open, we have Luke Day and Ian McDonald 3, Glenn Pitts, Matty Lucas 2. We have Tyler Pettigrew and Jake Rinn 2, Jeff Harrison, Jeremy Henry 5. In the over 60s have Gary Andrews and Peter Leon 2, Roger Manning and Paul Warren 3, and Barry Curtis and Peter Hodgson 8. Brett Pritchard and Chris Perkins 2.
Vanessa going to play up on her forehand here. Picture of concentration. On the way home here, well.
Gee, the greens are really drawing nicely now, isn't it? Beautiful. Just a little zephyr of a breeze.
He's just going to slide by, gets a piece of it. Takes it back to the opposition, sitting right on now, the black ball.
Ruth trying to find a shot to call here.
She's been asked to get round the back. And Julie complied. Maree up on the backhand. Sliding around the back. This game is 21 ends, a semi-final of the Open Ladies Pairs. Today there's no time limit. And the winner will proceed to the final later this morning. And the loser of each of the two games will play off for the bronze medal. So there'll still be quite a bit of bowls to come today.
Now I reckon Ruth's trying to draw a second shot here round those front blues, but I do believe Tracy needs to just get rid of those front blues to have a crack at the shot bowl.
Coming out nice and smoothly. It's coming home now. Gets round that bowl, there's a big chance. I think Tracy had an idea about what shot she was going to play, and Maree was giving a different call. Tracy stepped off the mat to regather her kind of thoughts and composure.
They got on a good heading.
Well, it's got to get past that front one, which is just not going to do. Well, it's blocked up that draw, and then put another one on the other side. That's going to make it very difficult to get in there. Okay, let's see what Ruth can do with this one. Gets around that front one. She's got a ripper. Ooh, just a little on the runny side, I think.
Close to counting. Maybe just out.
I think Maree was indicating one way, but Tracy's just decided to walk up there and have a good look for herself.
A lot of obstacles in the way.
Yes.
She can see the jack on the forehand with a controlled weight shot, but there's not a lot going on behind it. Ruth Smith's bowls are just all over it in the catching area.
Got 4 black bowls within a metre there.
Morning, Chookie, watching from the grandstand over the road, and g'day, Colin. Yeah, the greens are really freeing up now. They'll be lovely over the weekend. They're really drying out now after the downpours last week, and as you can see, they're really swinging in on the draw nicely.
Yes, good morning, Jamie and Joshua. Yeah, we'll get some updates on the other rinks shortly.
Yes, it's a good sort of save there. Probably just down to 2, I'd reckon.
Going down for the measure. That's the one. A good save there.
It was a good save. It was at least 3. Yeah, got no updates there, Josh. It's still 2-5 on the scoreboard. Tyler Pettigrew and Jake Ryn 2. Jeff Harrison, Jeremy Henry 5. And Luke Day and Ian McDonald 3. Glenn Pitts, Matt Lucas 2. Sophie and Joe are off the mark. They're on to 4-12 after 6.
A good start here from Vanessa.
It's going well.
fair response from Maree.
Absolutely. Just see Jeremy Henry sent the jack into another suburb down there. Killed the end. Sophie next door has bowled 2 rippers. You can see top right of screen.
Another fair-looking dart from Maree here. Just going to turn the front one down. Yes, it did. 2 shots there.
Now Ruth on her backhand. Lovely draw bowl.
We're looking to come down here, I think, on the narrow side, trying to break out the bowls in the head, get a bit of movement in there. And line up, come the other way on the back on her backhand. There's that draw. Just on the narrow side.
Yeah, weight was good.
That hand coming back towards the clubhouse is a much wider draw, and the other side tends to be a bit narrower. Tracy's got a fair line here. We're starting to work back now. We're going to get all the way here. A little bit of a wall there for Vanessa to sit on.
We've had good heads already, Timbo. That's going to be a quality match.
Oh, I don't think there was any doubt of that. 4 very experienced competitors. The occasion won't be a factor for them. It's not a bad line, but just going to be a little on the weighty side.
Yeah.
Pushed another one there into the head. And Tracy's asking Maree to come the other side to draw to that back bowl. little wide, but they now have the backest.
Aggressive line. Just underdone it.
Maree gets another opportunity. See if she can correct here. She is a little bit better line. She's coming home now.
The skips walk back to the mat.
Ruth will be first away. She's looking to sit these bowls here out on the wing. Or come off them to get to the jack. I think it's just wide there. Yeah. Bullet dodged. Sophie and Joe seem to have consolidated and have the mat again. So they're turning the scoreboard over. Tracy just pulled up short there. She won't be happy with that one.
This is more direct. Underdone it.
Morning to Jodie Lee and Sam Smith. Opportunity here for Team Foster with the free bowl. It's going to need to be around that short front one, I would suspect. And she is going to be. Dodge this one out on the side.
Or use
Get
it.
a run, which she did. Oh. Maree's thrown out the one, the two. Wants to measure for the third. Three have come out.
3 shots.
3 it is.
7-6.
Well, 6 ends in of our scheduled 21. Very close-knit battle. Only one shot the diff.
Nice starter there from Maree.
Right there, split over.
Nice bowl from Vanessa there. Both leads playing the backhand.
Just a little on the narrow side here. Weight would have been perfect.
Yep, holding two.
Nonetheless, I think it's still there.
Good morning, Vince. And good morning, Chop Pollock. Peter Leon Jr. Yeah, Dad bowled really well yesterday afternoon. Beat the Jaffray Jenkins duo. With some help from Gary Andrews, of course.
This is well pointed here from Tracy. Right, that's the one that's done the job.
Lovely bowl. Ruth,
Good response here.
Bang.
Didn't stay there for long. Again, another well-pointed bowl from Tracy. Going to find a home right behind.
Lovely
building a nice head here, Addy.
Certainly are.
I just looked up here and Sophie Allen's drawn the absolute on the next rink. Ruth, I think, might have been looking to get behind. That's not a bad position for
it's in a good
for that bowl, based on where the jack may go if the shot bowl is disturbed. She's looking better and better, Maree's. Yep. Wedged.
Oh, what a beauty. Oh, just gone too far. Straight onto Vanessa's bowl.
Great 1 minute, and looking at that you're at the top of the mountain and you've ended up in the in the basement.
Yes.
The highs and lows of bowls.
Yes.
Ruth's calling Vanessa up on the backhand to slide around the back. So let that go on a pretty wide track. It will end up the best back.
So in the over 60s women's semi-finals, we've got Kate Leviton and Wendy Jones 9, Frances Craig and Heather Bailey 7, and Nola Costa Bieber and Leanne Gundry over Gail Crompton, Debbie Logan 12-5. Now, Maree going to give this a rattle. Yes. He's trying to.
Just needed to be a fraction narrower.
Yeah, they've got it surrounded. They've got 4 around the single purple and white.
Yep. Sophie and Joe have added 4 more, so
Oh, yes.
12-8 after 8 there. They've got themselves well back into the picture.
Well and truly, from 12-0 to 12-8. Big turnaround. In the men's over 60s, we've got Gary Andrews and Peter Lee on 5, Roger Manning and Paul Warren 4.
I think that's changed
5-6
to 6-5.
now. Yep, 6-5. Still one in it. And Barry Curtis and Peter Hodgson 11, Brett Pritchard, Chris Perkins 9. In the opens, Tyler Pettigrew and Jake Rinn 3, Jeff Harrison and Jeremy Henry 7. And Luke Day, Ian McDonald, Glenn Pitts, Matt Lucas still showing 3-2. Now, will Tracy rattle this up?
He's going to get some contact here. That's the bowl she wanted. Oh,
Moved them all, but one she wanted to move.
well, she hit the bowl she wanted to hit, but it didn't do what it was supposed to after that.
Yeah, Lance, we'll be showing the men's open pairs final this afternoon, a gold medal match.
Looks like the saddle is surrounded by the Apaches. Tracy's going to come up and have another look to understand where the jack may move. I think any contact is going to spring the jack towards their bowls. And she's not going to need to have to play a lot of weight. She just needs to pick the right line. That's made up her mind. He's not going to be far away here. Yep,
Oh,
got the
beauty
result.
bowl.
Maree's jumping all over the place up the other end. Well, it's only one.
Yeah, Maree.
But it looks a bit hard to get to for Ruth.
Maree very animated. Yeah, the trouble is she's got too many opposing bowls in front of her. Sometimes one down's not a bad result. This may be that. This is the case.
David Shaw, good morning from Nambour Bowls Club. And Josh Hicks, barracking and urging on Sophie and Joe.
G'day, Josh.
Thank you.
I've been going an hour and 10 minutes. Yeah, he's taking the one down. Yep, thought that might be the case. Smart play.
Well, 1/3 through the game, and we've got the 777. We've hit the jackpot. 7 ends, 7 all.
Paul Vardy's watching from the Carnival Splendor cruise ship just off Noumea. Go on you, Paul.
Lemon Bay, Paul. The hop on, hop off bus. Halfway down, you sit outside on the chair on a sunny day. Lovely tapas, cold beers. As to go, mate, I was there last week. On a good track, but I'm not sure she sent it all the way here. Yeah. We need another 6 feet. That's a good correction from Maree.
Okay, Skip's walk back to the mat. Good morning, Liz. Watching from Maree Bar. Brendan Skerr. Out Millmerran way. Go Maree and Tracy.
Round the back with her first. And Ruth's another one with great weight, just didn't quite come up back enough. So Tracy can adjust a little bit here on with her weight. Certainly out in a good paddock. Doesn't look like this one is going to get back either. You won't be happy with those two.
Needs to hurry.
This is not going to get there either. It's amazing how many times they run into short bowls like that. I think they got magnets in them, hey?
Yeah. Now, Maree Gibbs from Millmerran out just past Toowoomba. Have you been out to Millmerran, Timbo?
No.
You got to have a beer at the Ram's Head Hotel when you go to Millmerran. Wonderful water.
I'll have a beer anywhere, mate.
Well, I recommend the bowling club and the Ram's Head Hotel.
Welcome to the coverage, Brendan Skur and Jody Lee.
This two needs to hurry.
It's not going to get there.
Yeah.
More than half the bowls haven't made it to the head yet.
Yeah, g'day Ron. Yeah, we've got the men's final, gold medal match this afternoon, and we've got men's singles tomorrow.
Gives a little bit of help there for Team Foster. Might have added that one into the count.
Yep, probably two, with some obstacles.
Maree's on a fair line. It's now down to the weight.
I reckon she's not here.
Oh, she's going to get past the front one. I think that's going to be close to being the shot.
Yeah, still short though, mate.
Well, that's not bad, mate. We waited till 9:15 for you to be wrong.
Still short. I told you it was short.
You said it's not here. Well, that looked like it was here in the counter.
There it is.
You're not opening that shonky bookmaker's stall this morning, are you?
No, we'll see. We'll see. Jeremy Henry.
Tracy be first to play, holding a couple.
Jeremy Henry just had another crack, and the jack has come 10 metres back up forward up the rink to get shot.
It's got a magnet in it, mate. It comes back.
This is a good line.
Yep. Got fair weight here too. Oh, didn't that stop quick? Oh.
I think you stopped that one when you said it. It was here, Timbo.
Yeah, well, hand up.
Now, what an obstacle course to get through now.
Oh, I think that last one probably did no favours to Team Smith.
It looks like three, Timbo. And,
It do. She got the extra weight this time.
It's close.
Pretty hard to get in there.
Yeah, I'd be going straight down the guts, I reckon.
Well, we haven't seen the play weight yet.
They've got the two best backs. Three down. You've got to have a rattle. Play for a bit of luck.
Well, you've got the wide hand out there too. I mean, you're drawing to that her back bowl. You beat that back bowl on the wing. You big chance to cut the number. Looks like she's lining up on the forehand. Trying to pick the gap here. You're going to get lucky. You're going to promote another bowl into the head.
She's promoted an opponent's bowl up there, I think. That might well be four at least.
Ruth's got 1, 2, 3, 4 out. Having to look around. Gone to the head for the tape. And I'll work out which one to go for first. She's decided that 4 is it.
So quite a change there. Last few ends going to Maree Gibbs and Tracy Foster. They've come from behind to a 4-shot leader.
Oh, the mat right back on the tee. Maree's thrown it to the start of the centre line. Pretty much. Straight as.
The other women's open match.
Oh, what a lovely start here from Maree.
Beauty.
It held its line there quite well. I thought when she let it go that it was a little on the narrow side. But
So we've got Emma and Wendy up 14-8 now. In the men's, we've got Luke Day and Ian McDonald 5. Glenn Pitts, Matt Lucas 13. And Tyler Pettigrew, Jake Rinn 5. Jeff Harris and Jeremy Henry 10. In the over 60s, we've got Gary Andrews and Peter Leon leading Roger Manning and Paul Warren 9-5.
well, 2 fairly good bowls there from Maree.
And Barry Curtis and Peter Hodgson leading Brett Pritchard and Chris Perkins 15-9.
Get some contact here. Just gonna. That's a probably second shot.
Yes, Danny, I saw that car being parked there this morning, intentionally getting on the TV rink. Cats fans.
You wouldn't believe it. It was parked where the streaming rink was yesterday first, and then walked in and found out the rinks were changed and it was filthy that it wasn't parked. Next thing you know, we look up and it's been moved back. Have the caravan pop up and sit there drinking shardies and eating prawns later. Come all the way. Well, that one is definitely second shot.
Lovely bowl from Ruth.
Well, Tracy can afford to play up there with draw weight. Sit that either one of those bowls there. It's on the way home now. Played that perfectly.
Yep, very good.
Absolutely perfect. Vanessa's a little bit closer this time. Oh, wasn't far away from getting that jack.
Lovely bowl.
Any contact on the shot bowl is going to send the jack back, and the only bowls being basically behind the head are the two oppositions. So at some point in time, they'll be thinking about trying to get one round the back.
Yep, I think that's where Tracy just instructed Maree to try and get one 2.
It'll be Ruth's cup of tea to make sure that it gets back there if they're not back there covering themselves. That's a very good bowl there.
Yep, right where they needed it. Morning, Troy Corber.
Just on the wide side.
Mill, Merrin, Morley, you reckon?
Maree up on her backhand. On the same line as the previous one. Building the wall out there. I need to work off there for Vanessa. One thing she doesn't want is to find that hole and move that black bowl. Got to be a little wide and work off that wall. It could fall over on the jack. Giving herself every opportunity here. She's not going to find the hole, is she?
Yep. Straight through it. What a great effort.
She did exactly what.
Yep.
Stood that up. I wonder what difference that is making to that count now. How far behind that is that bowl?
Could in fact be 4.
Well, I'm sure these two will try to have an impact on and change things around a bit. Tracy will be the first to play. She's looking at coming up on the backhand. That's a little on the narrow side. She's happy to fall away there.
Yep, keeps the hole there.
Just made that wall bigger.
Now, anything but the hole.
Yeah, we don't want the hole. Well, I'm not sure that's got the legs. It's definitely not going to get the hole, but may get second shot. It has. That's a good save there. And the danger is here trying to get to that bowl. She comes up slightly narrow. Which way is the jack going to go? Tracy's going to walk up and have a good look at this. Smart play from an experienced player. It's not a time game, so may as well take advantage of the conditions of play.
Right. So the other over 60s women's match is Kate Levitt and Wendy Jones playing Frances Craig and Heather Bailey. It is 10-11 after 12 ends. And Nola Costa-Bieber and Leanne Gundry lead Gail Crompton and Debbie Logan 16-9. And 2 more to Sophie and Joe. 14-10. They're hanging in there. Halfway through.
Tracy's pretty much played a similar bowl to the last, but just come up a little short there. That's all down to Ruth.
So she's just trying to swing in off the wall on the right of picture, try and cut across, grab the kitty and push it back to her navy blues.
I wouldn't have been surprised if she'd have actually just called the one down, actually. But obviously they don't think the jack, if contacted, the jack is not going to go to the opposition's bowl. That definitely won't come back from out there.
No, it's too heavy for that line.
One more to Team Foster.
Jeremy Henley now leading 11-5 over Jake Wren. And still 13-5 Matt Lucas over Ian McDonald.
Once again, Maree has the mat right on the tee. Pretty much a metre difference between that and the last end, but they seem to be playing this length very well. And as they say, when you're on a good thing, stick to it. Fair start from Maree. Good one coming in here from Vanessa.
Beauty. Have to give a big shout out to my mate Ange Postacoglu. Raised a trophy this morning.
Wonder whether that'll get the media off his back.
Well, they can't sack him now, that's for sure.
Well, stranger things have happened.
Yeah. 2 good lead bowls there from Vanessa.
Yeah, the head's well set up.
12-7, they need to get him move on. Still plenty of ends to go. But you really don't want that lead getting out by more than 5.
one of her best.
No, a bit uncharacteristic. A chance for Ruth to put some pressure on Tracy. This looks pretty
Gonna be
good.
another one in the count.
Yeah. No need it too hard.
Opened it up a bit.
Yeah, I think Tracy's eyes lit up when she saw that.
Oh, and Maree's two at the back. It's perfect setup. Not going to get all the way back. Just going to add another one to the arrivals lounge or departure lounge.
Needs
You're
to
going
be
to need some legs here.
Nah, not Ruth's best up either.
No, she wouldn't be happy with that. Had a real opportunity to consolidate there.
That's the shot there.
Looks on the skinny side. But that's not a bad shot. Oh, look at that. Got the result.
Yeah. Milmer more.
Held up well there. That's usually the turning side. I thought that was going to get away from her, but you're right. Held up well.
Should just be playing this on the backhand, sitting that out. Hurry.
Not going to hold. Another one behind.
Yeah, Ruth's still asking Vanessa to keep building the head. This looks good. Looks very good.
Oh, good effort. Very good effort.
Yeah, that's in a great spot. Gives Ruth something to play with there.
Great shot, so.
On the draw, but not getting back there. Not enough weight. Now, will Ruth play through that shot bowl, or will she try and draw it on the back, on the forehand? Little touch to get back to Vanessa's bowl. Hope she's here, but she ain't.
This is well pointed here. It's just down to the legs, which she doesn't have, unfortunately. Opportunity here now for Ruth. Try and draw in here. Steal the shot back. Set it out in a good field. Just not going to get all the way back.
Tried
Oh,
very
it was
hard.
a great
just
effort.
foot short. One more to Team Foster. Quite a good crowd coming in now, Timbo. We're going to be pretty full here this afternoon, I'd suggest.
Yeah, mate, we better go and put our makeup on. Check out the green room and get all pampered.
Yeah. I see the great Mark Vogler's walked in here too. Looks like he's had a surf this morning. Still got zinc on his nose.
It was quite an enjoyable evening with a few sherbets with the boys last night. Catch up with a few blokes I haven't seen for a while, including Pearso and Dale from Burley Heads, two champion lads.
Yes. It's a good thing about these championships, the social aspect and the catch-up you have with friends that you meet through the game.
The 17 years I had in the district, and the district sides used to look forward to that week all the time. You should catch up with them from all over Queensland. Same old fellas that turn up, especially some of the ones out in the bush,
Yeah.
where it's more about can you afford to come and go rather than being selected. And you see the same guys each year.
Yeah. Went a little loose from Vanessa.
Yeah, I was fortunate enough to meet some of the real characters in bowls in Queensland during that
Yeah,
period.
some of the guys from out the far west and the tropical far north and the northwest, crikey, they do travel some miles to get down here.
Well, they actually travel some miles to play their pennant and various things. We've probably got 35 k's at the furthest to go to play our pennant. They'd have 35 k's just to go shopping.
Yes. Yep. It's a big, big place.
Yep. She's going to find the hole. No.
No, dragged it back.
Good effort.
Still one
out
to
in the open now.
Yep.
Tossing up and down for shot there. Plenty still left. Too early to be counting chickens. A few spectators up in the gold seats up there,
Yeah.
on the balcony. Shaded from the sun.
Yeah, it's
All they're
beautiful.
missing is the beers and the oysters.
Timbo, it is a little early, mate.
Listen, mate,
It's not yet 10 o'clock, is it?
it is in Noumea.
Certainly.
It's quarter to 11.
It's time for some coconut crab and some Beaujolais.
Yeah, Ruth's on a tight line here. Might just get under. She has. I'll stop there and be close to shot.
Yeah, I reckon that is the number one. Still open.
More
Both
than one
sides.
way to skin a cat.
Yep.
Tracy's working home well. Got one to sit down. There's a couple in the head. Ruth's on a wider line this time. Now it's all down to her weight. She's looking pretty good. She's going to get all the way back to this. This is a great bowl.
Yep, beauty. 2 shots.
I'd suggest that definitely is the shot, if not 2. Maree going to play up on her forehand. Yeah. Got away quite well. Not sure she's got enough grass here, but the weight is going to be pretty good. Flop down there, that's even closer. So
Yeah, looked tight all the way, but got the result.
correct. Yeah, good weight saved her from it being a bad bowl. Maree will be looking to take a little bit wider line here this time. And she has. All down to the weight now. She's pointed right in the right direction. She's going to dead draw this.
What a beauty.
Great shot.
The Mill Merrin Mall has done it again. 2 shots. Got best backs. Got to play through the head here. Even if she moves this blue and white one.
I think the bowls and holes.
Yep, you're right.
But they've got. She's got 3, 4 backs. Girls just working out where they want to put their next one, where the jack's likely to go if it's disturbed. Picture perfect day for bowls. There's basically not a breath of wind. There's a little white cloud appearing. It's just a brilliant, brilliant day. Tracy out on the wide hand. It's going to get all the way back. Oh, that bowl fell down just as
Oh,
the black one was coming in, and got promoted into the head.
looks like they're holding 3 now.
I think Tracy's definitely looking to get one up here behind. If you can get to that black bowl, he's going to be pretty happy with that, I would suspect.
Yeah, good spot.
That's just got right in the middle of those two. It just depends on what sort of contact here that Ruth can get.
I'd be whacking it.
Looks like she's on the draw. She is. It's a narrower hand, and that's not a bad line to... it gets past here. No, unfortunately not. Certainly had the weight to get the shot. I think that was a 3. Yep,
3.
it was.
3 shots.
It's a handy addition to the score. Jeremy Henry, Harrow, 11-9 up after 11. And the other score there, Maddie Lucas, is up 20-5. Just have a look along directly in a minute to the over 60 men and try and get you an update there as well. Right, there's Maree again. Not sure she's given this the... Well, it's got in there for shot. You have an update on the over 60 ones?
Yeah, we've got Gary Andrews and Peter Leon up 11-9. And we've got Barry Curtis and Peter Hodgson up over Brett Pritchard and Chris Perkins, 19-14 in a high-scoring game. Jeremy Henry is up 11-7 against Jake Rinn.
Yeah, lovely bowl there from Tracy.
11-9. And Glenn Pitts and Matt Lucas are up over Luke Day, Ian McDonald, 23-5.
Oh, Ruth is coming down on the wide hand. This is a very, very good line. It's down to a weight. Going to get here all the way. That lovely bowl. That is the shot. Fair line from Tracy as well. Just manages to lay the front one down.
The over 60s women getting pretty close. Kate Levitt and Wendy Jones leading 15-12 over Frances Craig and Heather Bailey. And Nola Costa-Beaver and Leanne Gundry have kicked clear over Gail Crompton and Debbie Logan 21-14. Sophie Allen and Jo Watts holding 2 in the head here against Emma Spicer and Wendy Wilson. Down 15-11 but holding 2 with 1 bowl to come from Wendy Wilson.
There's another one coming into the head, is it? Just didn't get there. Maree has a chance here. Might get a walk off. Oh, laid the back one down.
Who you reckon's got the shot there, Robbie? It's pretty close.
No fair bowl here.
Oh, just running out of juice.
Just ran out of juice.
Yeah. $15-13 now. Wilson over Watts. 7 ends to go. Great comeback from 12-0 down.
Yes, they're in there fighting all the way. They've got the trio of wisdom over there, the selectors, casting their eye on things.
Yeah. Chrissy Pavlov. Who else is over there, Tim?
That's the Aussie coach, isn't it?
Not sure.
Ronnie Mitchell here.
Ronnie Mitchell. Brad from Algester. Robbie's just having a seniors moment.
Going to get something happening here.
Oh, it's rocked it out.
Was it
Now
one in, one out?
I don't know. I don't think that it's gone far enough, the front one. She favours Ruth back bowl. So just a draw here inside the purple. Swing hard.
Just not going to get enough. They'll lay this one down.
Not quite enough. Brad Harris. Brad Harris from Algester.
The girls are down to measure. Vanessa favoured hers, so we'll see how accurate her finger measure was. Robbie's zooming right in there.
One shot.
She was right. It was one. 16 to 8. I think Ruth's got the idea that they're going to change up the length here. He's asking Vanessa to bring the mat up. Brought it up to the end of the line. And they'll be trying to put the jack onto the tee.
And she's done a pretty good job of it too. Well, a couple of metres short. Great starter there from Vanessa Holmes. Vanessa's only been playing 5 years. Playing really well. It's her first championships. Maree just a little short. Oh, beauty. 2 great bowls, Vanessa. 16-8, they need to keep doing this.
Some merit here from Maree.
The Milmer and Mauler. Done it again.
Well, she's opened it up. That'll make it inviting.
Jeremy Henry just kicked to clear a bit, 14-9 now over Jake Rinn.
Just a bit difficult. I can't see the Matty Luke. Oh, there we go. Just moving now.
It's nearly all over that one.
Oh, that's a great bowl from Ruth.
That's a beauty.
Too inviting to leave alone. Tracy's playing pretty directly here. It's going to be. She's going to get some help off here. Oh, a good one in the head.
Yeah, it's probably an option here to play onto either of Vanessa's purple and whites.
It's fairly well pointed too. Going to promote the wrong one.
Still holding shot, but just...
Tracy's going to play up here looking for some sort of contact. She's gone wide, so maybe she's just putting the back one in first. Yep. Well, that's definitely where it's going. Well, Vanessa's right up here into the head. He's going to find contact on hers.
Oh, one roll would have been great.
Nice little compact head there, Anna.
Yeah.
Tracy's looking for Maree to find contact with that wing bowl there, I think, or no. There's two options. She's going to go. Maree's going to come up the backhand. Got good weight on this and a pretty good line. That's perfect. Oh, she got right through the hole and didn't
They
get
do
the
funny
result.
things, don't they?
Oh. I thought we were going to see her do a little jig then. Jacqueline, our lips are sealed. Morning, Jason. Regan, Michelle.
Yeah, Regan, Mum's going really well here. They were down 12-0. They're now down 16-15 after 15 ends.
There's a few on the stream.
They're actually up 16-15. Crikey, that is a comeback.
There's a few on the stream cheering on the Gold Coast girls. Probably feeling the support in the air.
Yeah, I know the Dolphinarium down at Paradise Point was full yesterday with watching it, and it's just Helensvale would have been as well. Young Sophie bowling superbly.
Yeah, she really put in a big one yesterday in the quarter-final.
Vanessa coming round the back.
Good morning, Anne. Watching from Dunedin in New Zealand.
That was Robbie Allen territory.
I think Tracy's looking to get Maree to play that same shot that she played before, looking for a different result, obviously.
Oh, it's all happening. In the adjacent rink, Joe Watts has just bowled a ripper to grab shot off Emma Spicer. Jeremy Henry's got another 2, 16-9.
Nice looking weight here going to the back of the green. Matching up against Tracy's back one. This is well pointed and well weighted.
Couldn't shift all of them.
Well, that target's become a lot wider now. I'd be surprised to see things scatter with Tracy's next bowl. Ruth's on the wide side trying to get to the back, but trying to work out how they can get rid of that black, because they've got a heap in there. Which is the one I need to hit, and where's it likely to go? I don't necessarily want to see the jack spring out to the right. Well, there is contact to be made here. Do we get the right one? Oh, one light. This time of the game,
There was some head.
One light is really good fishing. With 13 ends in. 16-9 scoreline. Yep.
Yeah, Lynn, I'll just get you an update there. In the women's, Nola Costa Beaver and Leanne Gundry are leading Gail Crompton and Debbie Logan, 21-14, with 3 ends to go. And Kate Levitt and Wendy Jones have hit the front, 16 over Frances Craig and Heather Bailey, 15, also after 18 ends. In the men's, Peter Leon and Gary Andrews lead Paul Warren and Roger Manning, 14-10 after 16 of 21. And on the last end, the other fellas, Barry Curtis and Peter Hodgson lead Brett Pritchard and Chris Perkins, 22-19. Emma and Wendy just picked up a 2. 5 ends to go there, 1 shot the difference. Just a reminder, that was Emma and Wendy shot out to a 12-0 lead. And Sophie and Joe fought back incredibly well to actually hit the lead last end. You can see some of those bowls coming down to the right of screen there. Sophie and Joe have the pink bowls, and Emma and Wendy have the green bowls.
Well, the first of the over 60 semi-finals is finished. Girls making their way into the clubhouse. No surprise that the over 60s pairs will finish first. Both the games are 21 ends, but obviously 6 bowls and 8 bowls makes a big difference. Fantastic shot there from Tracy Foster. Nailed it right on the button.
Trying to get around her own short one there.
It's around all right. Going to find a nice home behind.
Yeah, good effort.
Maree's coming down the same hand. She also is going to get round that front one. Turn in enough. No, slides around the back as well. This one's a little bit on the narrower side. It may get, no, just held all the way there and found a home again at the back.
Yeah, I like that play though. They need to remove that bowl.
They're building up a nest behind here. I'd really be trying to get to this bowl down here at 5 o'clock. Ran out of juice.
You had a couple of juices last night, did you, Timbo?
No, I don't drink juice, mate. Just drink lemonade.
Fair enough. Yeah, Colin, you're right. There's quite a few Hawks here. We've got Maddie Lucas down the bottom green in the open men's, and of course Emma Spicer playing against Sophie Allen up here on the top green. We've also got Jake Rinn down there, who's a new Hawk. We've also got Milmerran, Beanley, Paradise Point, Algester, Tweed Heads,
Kawana,
Thurangawa, Marucci.
Just not going to get around there.
The Scarborough Stingers, Inogra, and Logan City. And a pelican.
And a pelican. Running into another one of those short bowls.
Now it makes it easier for Ruth to get to that bowl now. 16-9 down, they need to start playing some aggressive shots.
Well, she has had a,
I reckon
had
she's
a
got
good
this.
crack at this, and I think she needs some help.
Oh my goodness. Good effort.
They're definitely going to not narrow. They're definitely going to add to their account. Working home enough. Not sure it is. Just going to take the one and run. this point in the game. That's good stuff.
17-9. Another end ticks over. Also got some bribey breakers here today as well.
They're from all points of the compass.
Yep.
So Maree has taken the mat back to the tee. It's been their preferred option for the entire game so far.
Yeah. And we've got some Solander Lakes.
Yes,
Solander Lakes. So Bribey's well represented, both Solander and Bribey.
we played Bribey.
Solander played Bribey in the local derby. Who got up? Solander got up.
Maree first away.
It is Barry Curtis and Peter Hodgson defeated Brett Pritchard and Chris Perkins.
Probably one of the
23-19.
probably one of the shortest ends they've played so far in this match. Jack just is about a metre short of the
Yeah, you're
centre
right.
line.
This is short. Good to see a bit of a change. Oh, we got a Pirate and an Osprey too. Did we mention them?
Starting to work home now for Maree. So a turn in there. Laid down. Four fair lead bowls there,
Yeah.
all around the head.
Joe Watts has just put the kitty in the ditch. Holding one. Great bowl from the Dolphin.
That end that they're playing now, they've changed about 4 different times. Each time I've looked up, I've seen the jack in a different spot. Now I don't see the jack at all.
Tracy Foster on the draw.
She's got a good line here. This is where she starts to work home. This will be the boss on tipping. Falls down.
Ruth needs to hurry.
That's not gonna.
It's not gonna.
Run out of puff at the 100 metres.
Yep. Look like a couple of your horses.
Yeah, my horses only stop when they've got your ridiculous odds on them. Good bowl here again from Tracy.
Very good.
I think they're... I think Ruth's licking her lips at the way that looked when
Yep.
she stood on the mat.
Looks pretty fine line here.
She can see, I've got this.
Bang.
And she does have
Just
the
got a-
jack
got a
and did take it back.
Got a corner.
Big chance that's the shot bowl. It's all opened up and they've got to start again. There's a mile of room there to draw.
Jason Lanigan, I hope you're learning a few things watching this telecast.
Oh, yeah, they? Yes, I know everyone's going for the Gold Coast girls.
17 all now. Joe Watts picking up one there with that great bowl into the ditch.
Maree's just come up a little on the short side there. Line was great. It was right at it. Just need to pump the tyres up a bit and roll
Yeah.
down the hill.
Yeah. Looks to be on a good heading.
Yep. This is going to add to the count.
Oh, good bowl. Good bowl, Vanessa.
Maree just needs to keep that same track she had and put a little bit more weight on it. Second of the over 60 ladies semi-finals has come to an end as well. Definitely had more weight on that. Managed to knock that up. That'll be second shot, I'm suspecting.
It's right in the draw line too, so Vanessa certainly doesn't want to give it a roll. She's got to be just around it.
Well, you can afford to be out there on that hand. It's not as wide a draw up that side, so there is a track between those two bowls you can see on the screen, which would pretty much get you to the shot bowl. Scores seem to be tightening up there on that Jeremy Henry, Jake Rinn brink. Jake's turned it over to a 10, I think.
I think Jeremy's on 18, however.
But they've thrown the
18-10, Jeremy Henry. Oh, next door, Joe Watts has just got a Paradise Point draw and got the shot.
All right, Tracy going to come up through that hole. A little on the tight side there, but they're all hers to promote up.
So Kate Leviton and Wendy Jones from Thuringowa and Townsville have beaten Frances Craig and Heather Bailey.
Vanessa's out on a nice line here. Is she going to come in and sit off this bowl? No.
A little heavy.
Runs to the back.
So many things happening. Folks, get down here this afternoon. You're going to see cracking finals.
That'll be seating, standing room only maybe. But
Yeah.
if you're here early enough, you'll secure a prime spot. And we'll be playing the gold medal matches up here on the top rink.
Oh, it's had a run, but straight through. Now, Ruth, opportunity here to get a second. Got to sort of navigate through the minefield, but it's there if she can do it. Better wait.
Just going to run into that.
Good effort. One more to Vanessa and Ruth, so hanging in there, 17-10.
Six ends to play. 7 shots the diff. Looks like a 4-end shootout on the rink next door. 17 all after 17.
17-17 after 17. Kenny Callender would love that. 17 after 17.
Fair start here from Vanessa.
Lovely weight.
And Maree's got good weight as well.
Maree's husband Albert watching, sitting alongside the great Red Edwards.
Maree's got a little bit wider line here. All down to her weight. Tracy likes that.
Yeah, that's the
Swap
shot.
over, that's the shot. Ruth's got an open field here. Nothing in the way.
One more to
Option to draw on the backhand.
Sophie and Joe hit the lead once again.
Tracy down the backhand side as well. It's going to slide under here, is it? Get a bit of help. It did.
Head.
Drops into the head. It's another one in the count.
Yep. Had a good carnival, Tracy. Picking up bronze in the mixed pairs with Matt Norrie.
This is a well-pointed bowl too. Just going to come up short. Maybe second shot. So she's down on the backhand side. Going to duck under that bowl, is she?
Yeah, lovely bowl. It's two. That one is just in front of Jack. And the back one's also in the count.
Well, we're about 2.5 hours in this Open Ladies pairs semi-final. Just remember there are no time limit in these semi-final and finals today.
They certainly have been taking their time. A lot of walking. A lot of measuring.
Oh, the rink next to them's at least 2 or 3 ends in front of them.
Yep. Look at this.
That's a great bowl from Vanessa. Taking
That's
the advantage
shot.
back.
She's got it. Brilliant.
I read the play on the backhand. Well pointed here. I think she's right at it. That bowl's going out, bang.
Three shots.
Great shot. Got
One
a couple,
down,
got a
three
couple
up.
there.
Maree. Have bowls will travel. I reckon she would have had a beer at the Ram's Head out the Millmerran there.
I think you could get 100 to 1 on about that. Except I've got the close for business sign up. That's just been a little bit on the wide side here. Tracy's looking to get one behind here. Just picked a gap inside the black bowl.
So the only over 60s match still going. Gary Andrews and Peter Leon lead Roger Manning and Paul Warren 16-11 after 18.
Ruth will be first to play here.
Bit of controlled weight, too wide. Slice that across.
Wing bowl in.
Oh, just cut it down.
Yep.
Cut it down to 2, but at this stage of the game they need to win these ends.
There'll be no guessing what she does with the next one. Tracy's wide again. There'll be rattle, rattle, rattle in there. All right, he is in. Let's see what happens. She's pushed her own bowl out.
No.
I don't think it's going to make much difference to the count there at the moment, but Tracy does have another one left, so if she can arrive on a backhand there to that black bowl, there's potential to make maybe 4 or 5. Just depends on where she hits that bowl.
That'd nearly put the match to bed.
Or anything in front of it, she's going to draw and add another one to it. So she has a couple of chances there. And a number here would be very advantageous at this point in the match. Opposition are going to have to start looking for multiples if that's the case. This is a much better line here from Tracy this time. Has she got enough to get there? I think she has. Yep, and pulling out that one. And that's 3. Measuring the black one against the wing, I would the 7 o'clocker. Yep. Okay, they pulled out 3, and Maree's requested the umpire. And one of the many volunteers who have worked tirelessly during these state district sides and New South Wales, Queensland championships. Every club has had a band of them. They've given up their time unselfishly, and the hats off to all of you at all of the clubs. Your contribution is greatly appreciated and has contributed to how the event has been run. So well done.
Wendy Wilson with the last bowl on the adjacent rink. It's hard to see who's got shot there.
We're going to find out soon enough. It's on a pretty good line. She's all the way to the jack, I believe. Did she get all the way there?
No, but she might have got there, got far enough.
So Safe pulled out one. Reaching for the measure.
And 3 here to Maree, Gibbs and Tracy Foster. Kick the lead out to 10.
Ten shots with 5 ends to play. Certainly doable.
Two next door, was it, Robbie? So change the lead again. Emma Spicer and Wendy Wilson lead 19-18 with 2 to go. G'day, Fuzzy out at Gundawindi, home of Gunsin.
Cheating from the grandstand, cheating from the flat. Cheat a real aristocrat. A Gundawindi grey. Cracked $1 million, went past the post of glory with Higgins on his back.
53 years ago now, he was around. Hard to believe.
A good weight with that first one from Maree, but just she'd be looking to get a little closer there. The door was open and Vanessa's just jumped straight through it. A little better effort here.
Oh, big shout out to Jenny Simpson, an up-and-coming bowler down at Paradise Point Way, watching the bowls. This is how you do it, Jenny.
Well, it's turned out there. The girls cross over. Team Smith holding the shot.
G'day, Susie. Go Soph. Yep. The Gold Coast girls, Sophie and Joe, got a lot of fans on the Facebook stream today.
Good home here from Trace.
Not Ruth's best there, missing a line by quite a deal.
Well, Tracy's certainly out in a wide enough field, I believe, with this one. Well, it's the weight that's not there. Oh, will not be happy with that.
Got new leaders down there in the over 60s. Roger Manning, Paul Warren, 17. Gary Andrews, Peter Leon, 16 on the last end.
Oh, it's a great bowl from Ruth. Covered it right up. And the Stick brothers have hit the front, hey?
They have.
Marucci boys.
Yeah. I think Roger used to play a lot of bowls with Alan Newman in this event. And
Yep.
I think Alan elected to go to the Opens this year. And Roger may have found his bit of luck with his new partner.
Oh, Roger's played quite a bit of bowls with Paul Warren as well over the time. Maree's got a big show with this.
Lovely bowl.
She's done it again. Milmerin Magician.
Troy Corber calls her the Milmerin Mauler, but yeah, magician, the Milmerin Magician.
Tucking and weaving. Don't get too close, you get headbutt. That was a good effort there. Another one in the head. Gibbs is out on another good line here. That's where they come from. If you send them. If you send them.
Oh, a couple of feet short.
Talk about a tease. It's half a roll short of being perfect. Gonna need some help to be part of that.
A little wide for that weight.
Got the best backist. Tracy to play first. On the backhand. She might be looking to get one round the back here, I think. That was the mission. It's accomplished. Vanessa's up on the backhand. Gonna need some help. It's not forthcoming.
Straight through the hole.
Tracy again up on same hand. I think it's coming into play if Maree moves the leg. Well, she's got right across in the line there. It, may or may not have an influence on the result of this end. Vanessa's taking her time here to consider the options. If you are playing up on that hand and you manage to fall in off that front short bowl, you could get the result as well. Managed to get underneath the one on the right and just turn the black over. That'll be the shot as well. Very delicate, both of them, to do that. And she's gone up the middle. Still a chance here. And I think that's going to be good enough.
She's trying to move both those bowls. So you're trying to get a number. So as she hit the target,
yep.
How many has she made?
Pretty good shot. So they've already pulled 2 out. That's 3 out.
So on the adjacent rink, Wendy Wilson was holding 2. Jo Watts has just come through and taken the jack back, but it's sort of hit the side and it's gone out to the wing, and Wendy Wilson holds 1, and they both have 1 to come.
I think there's 1 bowl left in the over 60s one over there on Leon and Warren.
Yes, I think
Roger Manning's put 1 right at the back, right on the ditch.
I think he's holding.
Okay, so So 3 more there on to Vanessa and Ruth.
Yeah, very good bowl, Ruth.
To 13.
Good attacking bowl.
17 ends.
Now Wendy's drawn a second.
We have 4
Jo's
ends to play.
Very close. She may have done it. She's done it. She's drawn it. Wendy had one about 9 inches away, and Jo Watts has drawn the shot. So they go to the last end, all square. 19 apiece.
Three and a half hours, they could have saved themselves, walked out and tossed a coin.
It's good camera work here, Robbie. I think they might be about to shake hands down on the men's far rink. 30 to 9, I think that is now.
I think the over 60s game looks like it may be complete as well. Maree's first bowl is finished right on the centre line for the shot. The Club Marucci boys have, if they've managed to get over, won't be surprised to see an influx of Marucci members here this afternoon to support the boys.
Yeah, I'm just trying to assess the body language, and I think the Marucci boys might have got home.
I'm sure we'll find out soon enough.
Now on the adjacent rink in the women's open semi, Emma Spice has just drawn the shot. She has 1 short bowl, 1 on it just shy of it, and Sophie's are just behind. So Paul Warren and Roger Manning have defeated Peter Leon and Gary Andrews 21-16.
Oh, your Club Marucci members, you need to get in the car, fire it up and get here. They'll be on the greens this afternoon playing for a Queensland Championship. So to get up here and lend all the support to the boys. Going to slide past here. Good weight here. That's held up very well all the way through there. Look at that.
Nearly got
That
there.
is
Fell in for
the
shot.
shot.
Okay, the Ruth's going to have to move that now.
Well pointed here from Ruth. Is she going to get a bit of assistance? No, just going to slide on by. Good home at the back. Could still play a part in this end. Tracy's played another very good weighted bowl here. Oh. Widen it up a bit there, something for them to work off.
And the adjacent rink, the leads are heading back to the mat to play their second set of bowls. And Wendy Wilson has the shot, but Joe Watts has second shot just behind the kitty. And they do have all the backwards, the Paradise Point Helensvale duo.
It's a case of I've got it, you've got to get it.
Yeah.
With the last end of this Ladies Open semi-final.
You can just see the head of that game over Ruth's right shoulder.
We've still got 4 ends here. We could be another half hour or so.
I'm suggesting 40 minutes.
It's a good line here.
Needs to pick
Going to
it
get
up.
back. No, it's going in the hole. The umpire's stuck up too.
Yeah, no, I like the play though.
Yep.
Aggressive play.
Yeah, they do have a number behind it. Not quite sure where we're going here. Wide enough. Got one at the back there. That's what she was looking for. It's pretty lonely back there on its ace.
Another fine effort here. Going to jiggle a few about. Oh.
Absolutely no luck there. Tracy's getting Maree to play out here on the back, looking to cover off on these 3 or 4 back ones that the opposition have there. I think she's going to split them all. That's a very good bowl.
Good bowl. Now Emma Spicer has just picked up the kitty and just moved it back and stayed with it for one shot. And Joe Watts is on the mat. Somehow Joe needs to tap that green of Emma's and rock the kitty back to her pink bowls.
She got that away nicely. Sophie getting interested, is she?
Oh, fine effort.
Not much excitement up there, so.
Still one to Wendy Wilson. They're still playing over there on the far rink there, Robbie. 30-9. Got to save some energy for the this afternoon's match. Wendy Wilson's drawn a back toucher, making it very difficult for Jo now. She has to have a bit of a rumble through there now and play for a bit of luck.
Well, she's given it every chance, and it's cleaned out perfectly. But, I think they may still be one down. She did peel it out.
Oh, Jo has taken the shot bowl out. And Wendy Wilson stays there with the other shot. So Emma Spicer and Wendy Wilson have defeated a very brave Sophie Allen and Jo Watts. 20-19. Emma's bowl stayed there.
She gave herself every chance.
From 12-0 down, that's an incredible comeback. They should both be very proud.
So Ruth on the mat. Vanessa's indicated that she's one down.
So Jo Watts and Sophie Allen will be playing off for the bronze.
Well, this has certainly got some
Close.
merit here.
Oh, just double.
Paintbrushes with it. Code of. Just not going to get it around. Looks like one to Tracy Foster. Maree Gibbs puts the mat back in on the tee as per normal.
So we've got
18 ends done.
Yep.
And we have scoreline 21-13. 3 ends to go. 8 ends the difference. I think Tracy and Maree, their focus on this end is going to be to turn their scoreboard over.
Yep. They're fighting for a place.
Make it very hard for the Vanessa and Ruth.
Fighting for a place in the final against Emma Spicer and Wendy Wilson.
Maree's given herself a belt in here that she didn't like that one.
They've shaken hands down there, Robbie. Glenn Pitts and Matt Lucas have defeated Luke Day and Ian McDonald. Glenn Pitts and Matt Lucas will play in the gold medal match, and Luke and Ian will play for bronze.
Great bowl there from Vanessa. Jumped in there and grabbed the advantage. Maree's throwing hers out, giving it a real chance. Just not going to get there. Good effort.
Now, Tyler Pettigrew and Jake Rinn have picked up 5 shots in the last 2 ends to make it 19-15 with 3 to go. It's a good comeback too.
Well, mate, we've given ourselves a chance. Sorry.
Just one well pointed here from Tracy. Yep, finding a nice home at the back.
G'day, Mary, over there in Fife. Yeah, Sophie played very well, and I'm sitting next to a very proud grandfather, Robbie Allen.
Just not going to get here, I don't think. Oh no, it's still running.
Oh, just a tad short.
Oh, still only one down. Tracy Foster up on the back end again. Going to squeeze through here. Oh. Ruth's on a good track here. It's going to come home from there. She's got the legs this time. That's in the count. That's going to help them. They do need a multi. 3 ends to play. Interested to see now whether they try to play up through the short bowls, whether she just tries to draw up for second shot. Not going to come all the way back from there. That's the narrower hand. Hangs out there a bit if you miss the line.
Now, Vanessa.
Yes, I'm not surprised that Tracy's asking Maree to play up here with a bit more aggression. Just didn't quite pick the line. Another one in the back.
Trying to draw a third shot. Doesn't want to hit that one up.
That's exactly what it's going to do. Right in the middle.
Oh. It's out of the way though now.
It's just made that wall a little bit wider there. If Tracy's going to consider trying to come up there. Currently 2 down. Certainly don't want to give away more than 2. That one also is on the wide side. The beauty of that is it's been removed now.
Yeah.
The one that was playing havoc with them getting the right line. It's moved off. Now up to Ruth. See if she can conjure something to get another shot.
Now, Jake Rinn has won the last end. They haven't flicked the 2. Oh, it was killed. Beg your pardon. So it's still 19-15 with 3 to go.
Just going to sneak in here for another one, is she?
I think it has.
Maree's given Tracy the foot guide.
Having a rumble.
It needs to get past that.
Want to hit that one.
And that's the one that got moved over there.
Gone all over the joint, that thing.
And it still managed to be hit. I think it's going to see the physio room afterwards and get a Denkareb treatment. Be bruised and battered.
Yeah, it's been everywhere.
Well, she'll be really looking to get another one here, because if she's got 3, picking up a 4 here would be magic. So any touch on that black one or round? Look, she's just played a really good bowl there out on that hand. So, you're just trying to draw up there the same way, because if the last one's counted, just repeat it. She's certainly given it some grass. They do come home from there. And if she's got the legs, she's played a pretty good bowl. Oh, did it get there? 1 out. 2 outs. It did. 3 out.
4.
That is a big pickup at this time of the game. I think Maree thinks that's all it is. I'm sure Vanessa's going to get down and measure it. As a good third should. And I think I'll be back in Maree's judgment. She's got a fairly good eye and a great sportswoman. Well, they're looking out over the other side now.
That might have been in. That's in. 5 shots.
Oh, a big turnaround.
Dooly. That right back in it with 2 ends to go.
Up and back. It's a 2-end shootout. A little bit like the game next to it. They went 20 ends to end up 19 all.
Incredible. From 12-0.
This one suddenly got a pretty exciting finish now on the board.
Yeah, great win by Emma and Wendy. Sophie and Joe should be very proud. Fantastic comeback.
One game on the other rink, the men's semi-final, and 1 game here.
Yeah, the girls here haven't killed an end. They've killed plenty down there, but yeah, we're 3.25 hours into the match here, and no sign of it finishing.
I don't think we've seen a killed end in the last 3 days. Actually,
you'll see some this afternoon.
I'm sure we'll see a few come the weekend with singles as well.
Yeah.
Okay, over to Maree. Then see if they can steady the ship here. That's a fair line here with some good weight. That's a good response.
Yeah, good lead bowl.
First part of the job done. Got the shot.
Vanessa needs to get right back on it here.
Vanessa's played very well for somebody that hasn't been in the game that long.
No, first time at the
playing
state championships.
Playing at the highest level here in the state championships. Giving a very good account of herself. Another good bowl from Maree.
Yeah, 2 beauties.
And drops down. It's the Aussie thumbs up from Trace.
Skip's dream.
So what Ruth can do here, she's played some telling bowls in the last on the last few ends to get themselves well back into it. This one's got some merit as well. Finishing very well.
Great bowl, Ruth.
Well, that's
Smith. That's the shot.
that's pretty close.
It's not the shot.
The beauty of it, of Maree's falling down, was the difference. Tracy walks off the mat to compose herself. Sent this down on a fair line. Is she just going to start to work back now? A good miss. A good miss. Didn't want to lay that down in there. That would have made the difference. Plenty of opportunities here for Ruth. Just basically got to arrive. Gets any contact there on her last bowl. Going back, nice home. She's out in a fair field here, but just looks like it'll duck across here.
Yep.
No damage caused. Probably got a bit in the drawer on that hand if required.
G'day, Nick Gosley. Ruth and Vanessa having a very good look at the head here to determine how they're going to get rid of that shot bowl.
They're in no hurry. There is no time limit on these semi-finals, so let's take advantage of the conditions and think through your options.
And Jeremy Henry picking up a one shot down there. Leads 20-15 with 2 ends to go.
Tracy's asked Maree to come down on the forehand side here. Fairly good line that it started on. It's just going to work back, run out of legs a bit there. I think it was headed in the right direction. Vanessa looking to get a little bit of contact here on the dark black bowl. Draw under it, set it out. Point it in a good direction. It's going to need some help off this. Ooh,
Yeah.
Just the faintest of edges.
In a good spot.
No change.
Okay, ready to play again. Maree Gibbs.
The line she's looking for is inside her last there. She's got the weight. She's getting all the way back to this bowl. This is a pretty good effort here.
Yep. Very
Tracy's got the arms out.
Now Ruth needs to play some weight, surely now.
Maree's got the big smile happening.
2 down now. If they just get it back a little bit, they can get 2 themselves.
Well, there is a good shot on there for Ruth, and she's played some killer bowls in the last 2 or 3 ends.
She certainly has.
Confidence would be sky high. Very experienced campaigner. Occasion is not going to get the better of her. Been there and done that many times before.
Good heading. Close here. Hold.
Just going to get away.
She
she's
pokes
punched
it out,
back.
makes 2. Great bowl.
Oh, they're still holding 1, according to Maree. Advantage Foster, because she does have 2 goes at it and holding shot. So, nice position to be in at this stage. But again, Ruth produced the goods when required.
20-15 down there, Robbie, now. It's after 19. So Tracy just got 2 guard bowls there that she doesn't want to move. She's going to try and get round the purple and white of
She's
Vanessa.
definitely not going to run into anything with that line. She's going close to draw a shot if she can get right round that. Oof, wasn't far away. That was definitely the go.
Maree's put her hand up. Maree thinks they've got 1 shot.
Yep. She hasn't been wrong yet.
Yeah, folks, if you're free this afternoon, do yourselves a favour and get down here. We're going to have some cracking games. It'll be our broadcast match will be the men's gold medal match. Glenn Pitts and Matt Lucas taking on the winner of Tyler Pettigrew and Jake Wren. And
this could be one
Jeff
of the
Harrison and Jeremy Henry.
telling bowls of the match.
Big bowl this.
Vanessa looking to change things up here. Sent this down on a good track.
Got her own to run into there.
Well, that's what she's going to...
Yeah,
Look at
she's
that.
wriggled
She's
in
gone
for
straight
shot.
through.
Well done.
She has played some absolute howlers here in the last 3 or 4 ends.
They just picked up 5 on the previous end.
Well, it looks like she's got 2 or 3 there. Tracy will be wanting to cut this down significantly.
G'day, Jody. Yep. Mum's done pretty well. Looking for the bowl.
Needs to clear that front one. We'll get it right in the bum. Here's the result. That's probably only 1 down now.
1 shot. So 2 in at last end.
A nice little bit of luck there. That bowl was wider than I think she would have liked, but it did the job. So we move into the last end with Maree and Tracy holding a 2-shot advantage. And with the advantage of having last bowl, the mat has come right up to the start of the centre line. And about 2.5 metres into the line at the top, so not much more than a minimum length here that they've chosen to play this last end with. Vanessa's first one is tracking up and going to finish behind. Maree's got a fair line with very good weight here. She just wants to run it out and finish it off. Pretty close, probably half a metre more.
Now Vanessa.
Change of hands here for Vanessa.
Might need to run into that one.
I think she's going to take it out of the head and stop for the shot.
Cool and beach draw. Got the job done.
I thought that was a Paradise Point draw.
Yeah, we do them a few times too. Yeah, it was Maree got
Okay,
away.
so Maree has chosen another pretty good line here. She'll go close to drawing this shot dead here. Look at that.
Look
what
at
a
that.
response.
The Milmerin magician does it again.
Under pressure. Last end of a state pairs semi-final. Just seeing your shot disappear and you stand up there and dead draw to it. An exciting finish guaranteed. Well, stay tuned when we get back this afternoon, folks, because there'll be more of the same. Ruth playing up on the forehand. Giving it a nice dose of air there. It will come back all the way. Finds a nice home at the back, because that's where any contact is going to take the jack. Tracy Foster's out there, going to pretty much match the last bowl of Ruth's, which she has. Ruth's determined the shot she's playing. She's staying there on the forehand. She'll be trying to look for some contact there. This is in a tighter line, played a bit more weight. Try to swing it in there. Didn't miss by much, but the best part of that, she's managed to keep that bowl on the green and not lose it. So that's a big positive. Tracy's out in a good paddock here. She's going to find a home at the back as well. Very good bowl there.
So Jake Rinn picks up a shot down the bottom green. They are 16-20 down on the last end to Jeremy Henry's team.
Both semi-finals are on their final end. One pretty much guaranteed to finish at this end. As far as the boys goes, they could go for a while longer.
Yeah, well, they've got the jack a long way back.
They're playing minimum length, so you'd be thinking that they'd both be having a whack if they need it.
G'day, Lynn. Yeah, it wasn't a Tweed draw. I saw plenty of those the other day. It was a cool and beach draw.
We won't know what time the finals are yet, Marilyn, until they actually finish. They'll be given enough time to have a lunch break.
I'd suggest it'll be around 12:15 to 12:30.
Yeah, I think from the time they finish, it's about 40 minutes. I think they've allowed in the past. Okay, so Vanessa to play. Coming up on the backhand side is the narrower side here. Looks like she was playing with a bit of weight, trying to get some sort of disturbance. Found herself another home at the back.
Okay, Ruth needs to rock this front one and rock that side one out.
Maree's on the draw.
I've got my ladies mixed up again, Robbie.
She's heading for the back.
Good play. She's bowled a very good end.
Gets the big thumbs up from Tracy. Now this is better pointed here. It's going to turn in with the weight. Just going to miss. That was good effort. Bowls everywhere here. I think they're trying to find one to come in here amongst this other lot. They're going to have a confab. Maree's in no hurry here. Going to play up on the backhand. Can't quite see. They're out of the way now. Is it turning in? Or is it going to finish? Didn't quite get there, I don't think. Oh, there's the head. So she did get in there in the middle of those other three purple bowls. That was a good result for Maree. So it's all down now to Ruth. She's got 2 cracks at it. And her last 8 bowls, 7 of them have been telling. It made a big difference.
Yeah, she's going to have to be a magician here to get 2.
Oh, she's certainly got the ability to do that. Force the extra end.
See, we've got the roller out ready to go.
Yep.
So they'll be running beautifully this afternoon.
The waves are finished. That's just not going to get all the way back here. Just a little on the runny, so that's the first of the bullets dodged, so to speak. Tracy looking, she's just left the head. She'll know exactly what she needs to do here. Another very, very experienced campaigner. She would have quite a few Queensland state titles, I'm sure. Not quite sure, and the skip's just left the head, why the third one would be telling Skip what shot to play there. It just bamboozles me at times. Played a fair bowl here, has Trace.
Yeah, good spot there.
That's a good spot there.
So this is it, last bullet.
Come down and face Mecca. Do you have to do it, or can you shake hands? No, too wide. I'm tipping. Oh, what would I know? What would I know?
She's made two. She's made two.
Great shot. Under the pump, she's delivered again.
Geez, they were nearly gone, weren't they, a good hour ago, and they've fought all the way back here, now currently holding a draw.
And the Bacchus bowl is the opposition's. I'm tipping. Here's a replay of that shot. Oh, what would I know? Absolutely perfect.
What would I know? Two.
Result.
She's made two.
Here we go. It's down to this. Is Tracy going to hold?
I don't think she is.
It's gone.
We're going an extra end, folks. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. We're going an extra end.
It's never over until the fat one's got the tonsil going.
Toss the coin and off we go. We've got a level 21, 21 on 21.
So, who's got the mat? Not toss the coin.
It's ahead. Mid-wicket conference.
Yep. What do you want to do? Throw the jack and stick one on it? I think the other game over there has come to a conclusion. They're shaking hands.
Yep.
It looked like Jeremy still had a bowl in his hand, so that would indicate to me that they're the winners.
Jeff Harrison and Jeremy Henry are into the final, playing for gold against Glenn Pitts and Matt Lucas. Tyler Pettigrew and Jake Rinn will play for bronze against Luke Day and Ian McDonald.
And the greenkeepers are out there now rolling the greens again for this afternoon session. Jimmy's been shopping again.
Yeah, it's the great Jimmy C's back. Okay, Tracy's sent Vanessa and Ruth onto the mat, and Vanessa's brought the mat up about 4 metres from the ditch, and the kitty is about 3 metres, 2 to 3 metres from the ditch. Yeah, Tim, you're right. Bit of overtime.
Yeah, good weight there. It's a good start. Maree's on the other hand.
Okay, that might force Vanessa onto the other hand too.
Up and down for shot.
Big bowl here. Want to get on there first.
Well, ton of room here for Maree. Just thought that she turned her wrist over there with that.
Yeah, not Maree's best bowl of the day. Just a little heavy.
Just finding a good home at the back.
Maree. Camera. Maree, camera.
Oh, Tracy's best one there.
Now Ruth just looking to take a metre off. This looks better weighted.
Tis. It's all over it. Oof.
Oh, he took a little bit too much off. That could be shot. It's either that one or the wing bowl.
She's in a good field here, Trace. It's all down to the weight. It's a bit runny. Well, they got 2 each left. There's still a mile of room there. Anyone's game.
Two cracking women's semi-finals. Emma Spicer and Wendy Wilson getting up over Sophie Allen and Jo Watts, 20-19. Sophie and Jo fought back from 12-0 and in fact hit the lead at one stage. Gutsy effort and a cracking final. It will be between Spicer and Wilson and the winner of this one.
It's a good paddock here. What's the weight like? Finding a home at the back.
Oh, none of them can quite get it.
Maree's coming down on the forehand side. Needs to be inside those bowls.
Staying out. Bit of breeze there now,
or
Timbo.
Get a big whack in. Was one of hers that she tipped there. There's still an open draw here for Vanessa.
This looks pretty good. Looks very good.
This will be the boss.
Brilliant bowl.
That's the boss.
Vanessa Holmes, only been playing the game for 5 years. The first time at the state championships, could find herself in a final.
Maree's coming down. There's a big chance here. She's got the shot bowl out clean, but she's taken it back to
Ruth.
To Ruth.
So,
but they do have a couple of seconds.
2 bowls to come. Vanessa and Ruth holding 1. Maree and Tracy holding 2 seconds.
Who is going to be the hero?
Well, I tell you what, it's
or the villain.
It's going to be very hard for Tracy to get back to that bowl with weight to move it.
But there is that's the wide drawing hand, so there is a draw on there.
She can't go flat stick, so she's going to have to be a very skillful swinging shot. And Ruth trying to get something in the way.
Well, that's the field you need to be in. You're going to add to it here, is she? Oh, that's just made it a bit harder.
That's made it harder. It's just a draw now. That's all she's really got. Got too much traffic on the forehand and directly in front of Jack. So advantage.
That could be the
Smith.
match winning. That could be the match winning shot. That.
Yeah, this last hour or so, Ruth's played some bombs.
Oh, best on ground for the last 5 ends. I think she's had one bowl that hasn't made a contribution or an effect. Added 2, taken bowls out, drawn dead. Well, Tracy Foster's out in a fair line here. Is she going to come all the way back? One of again, Ruth's in another good field here. She's got to get past that front one, which she hasn't, unfortunately, but it's opened that out a little bit now.
It has. Last bowl of the match coming up. Tracy Foster 1 down.
This is a better line. This is a better line.
Oh, it's missing. Wow, what a comeback from Vanessa
finish.
Holmes and Ruth Smith. 10 shots down they were. I think it was 20-10 at one stage. So Vanessa Holmes and Ruth Smith go through to defeating Maree, Gibbs and Tracy Foster 22-21. Vanessa and Ruth will take on Emma Spicer and Wendy Wilson for gold. Maree and Tracy will take on Sophie Allen and Jo Watts for bronze in the Women's Open Semi. We'll be back, I'd suggest, around 12:30, folks, for the men's gold medal match. Jeff Harrison and Jeremy Henry playing Glenn Pitts and Matt Lucas. Should be an absolute ripper. An Irish representative skipping and an Australian representative skipping.
Gentlemen, some wise looking heads in there.
Oh, you look at yourself in the mirror.
Yeah. You've gone pretty well with your new partner there, Roger.
Not too bad from there.
So that was some comeback. Yeah, Vanessa and Ruth are thrilled. What a comeback, 10 behind. This live streaming by the Bowls Gold Coast Tweed media team is brought to you by Bowls Queensland, Sunshine Coast Council and Coolum Beach Bowls Club. We'd like to thank Identified Services, cleaning, maintenance and management. Identified Services are the major sponsors of the Bowls Queensland State Championship Men and Women's Open and over 60 pairs. We'd like to thank Identified Services very much for their support. We'd like to thank the host club here at Coolum Beach Bowls Club for making their facilities available for these championships, and also thank the other venues throughout the Sunshine Coast that are being used for these events. I'd like to thank the umpires, greenkeepers, bar staff, bistro staff and the volunteers for their support of this event. Identified services, they're into labour hire and recruitment in a myriad of industry, construction, mining, cleaning, manufacturing, trades and services. They're everywhere. If you need any of that work done, speak to Identified Services. Bowls Queensland is proudly sponsored and supported by Mullins More Than Law, Queensland Government, BCIB Insurance Brokers, ACIT Sport, J. Carroll Club Promotions and Bioscapes Group. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you back here for the men's gold medal match in about 45 minutes.